Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, welcome. My name is Erin and this is my pregnancy journal. This week we are talking about week 7, symptoms, baby development, and just a couple little things that I have been loving this week. So first we are going to start with my symptoms. Nothing new has really changed this week. I have been very nauseous, still a little bit of dry heaving. I've been using the ginger candy, peppermint oil, and some tea, and I have actually used some ginger beer, which is non-alcoholic and has plenty of fresh ginger in it. The only issue with the ginger beer is it does have a high sugar content, which I try to limit it to 1 a day. That way I don't have all that excess processed sugar coming into me. I am very bloated, like it almost looks like I have a baby bump, but I obviously don't. It's just bloat kind of in the top half and then gets kind of firm in the lower abdomen, like where the baby is. It gets pretty hard and firm right there. For food aversions this week, I really haven't had too much change since week 6. I have not really been loving eggs, and I really want to because they're such a good source of protein, but I just can't stomach them for some reason. Other than that, I've been having a fairly bland diet. Fruits, vegetables, toast, crackers, nuts, things like that. I was able to go out to a friend's house this week and we had smoked tri-tip salad and macaroni and cheese, and I was able to handle the smells, handle the food, like everything. It was great. I have not really been having any cravings other than I want spicy things, which is kind of unusual, especially if you're nauseous. They say to avoid spicy and greasy things, but that's what I've been wanting, so I've been kind of putting hot sauce on everything, which is fine. I haven't had any issues with anything like that. I do still have tender breasts, but it is definitely mellowing out. It does not hurt nearly as much as it did in the first couple of weeks. That was pretty miserable. I have been sleeping great. I have been going to sleep with my husband around like 9 o'clock at night because he has to wake up for work super early, and then I don't wake up till like 7:30 or 8 the next day, which is a super long time. I usually only get like 7 hours of sleep during the work week, so I guess weekends I just kind of catch up on my sleep and sleep a ton. I'm sleeping all the way through the night. I'll wake up once to go to the bathroom, and that's pretty much it. It's been great. I've even been taking naps in the middle of the day, which I am not a napper at all. I never have taken naps in the afternoons or anything like that, but I definitely take like a good 45-minute nap and then have a super long sleep cycle. For exercise, I have just been doing some prenatal yoga, some prenatal cardio, and then taking my dog for a walk regularly. So this week, week 7, the baby is the size of a raspberry. So he or she is about this big from top to bottom. Nothing huge, but definitely a little bit bigger than that blueberry last week. He is 0.63 inches in length and weighs 0.04 ounces. So teeny tiny. I believe I read this last week, that that's about the weight of a paperclip. Maybe paperclip is a little heavier. So really super light. Baby has lots of movement. This week the baby has little paddle-like hands and feet, which are soon going to be developing fingers and toes. The baby's eyelids are fully formed now, and the iris is starting to form, so there will be color and pigment in the eyes. Now your baby's eye color and gender is actually determined at conception. It just doesn't develop until later on, so that's pretty exciting. A breathing tube is now forming, which will connect to the lungs and eventually allow the baby to breathe once he comes out of the womb. So that's about it for baby development of week 7. Next we're going to talk about a couple of things that I have been enjoying this last week, actually a couple of weeks, pretty much since I found out I was pregnant, but I'm showing it to you now. First I wanted to talk about my prenatal vitamins. This is by the brand Ollie. I did a little bit of research on this brand before I went and picked it up, and I just got this at my local grocery store. It has folic acid plus DHA. The only thing that concerns me about this is there is no iron in it, so I believe I have to go get an iron supplement, but I'm going to wait until I talk to my doctor at my 8-week appointment and ultrasound, so we get to see the baby for the first time. But anyway, so I have some questions about this for him. My understanding is that there is no iron in prenatal gummy vitamins, but there is in capsules and tablets. So these are gummies. There is citrus flavor. They have not upset my stomach at all. I don't always feel like I want to take them, but once I eat them, I'm fine. No issues. They actually say that the citrusy kind of flavor that goes with this is good if you get that kind of metal mouth taste during your pregnancy. It helps kind of cut back that metal taste. Next, I want to talk about this notebook. This notebook just says take note across it and has a flower. This is the notebook that I have been using to write down all of the information that goes with my doctor, questions and things that I want to ask him, along with symptoms, just so I can keep track of everything. I've been making lists about like stuff to pack in my hospital bag. I know I'm like way ahead of schedule here, but it never hurts to be prepared. Newborn must-haves and hospital bag for baby. I haven't made a hospital bag list for my husband yet, but that's what I have been using this notebook for. Now this notebook is very special to me. It is beautiful floral design. I don't know if you can see, but it has little gold glitter like shimmer on it. This notebook my friend Kelsey got me for my birthday because I had said I wanted a special notebook once I found out that I was pregnant to kind of keep track of everything in. But I love this notebook so much. I think it's so pretty that I have been using it to write letters and prayers for my baby in. So I've only made one entry in it so far, and I just kind of write in it whenever I feel connected, or you know, like I just have something on my heart that I need to write down that I want the baby to know in the future. And so this will be a really nice little gift to my child when they are older and can actually go through and read this. That's all I have for you guys this week on week 7. Looking forward to week 8. I am going to have my first prenatal appointment with my OB, and that's going to include blood work and ultrasound and dating the baby. So we'll have an official due date and all of that. So I'm super excited. My husband is excited. He's going with me. He had me specifically reschedule it just so he can go. So that'll be really fun. I'll show you guys the ultrasound and let you know all of that. Thank you guys for watching. If you like what you saw today, hit that subscribe button, leave a comment or questions down below, and I will see you next week for our week 8 update. Thanks. Bye.